So there have been a lot of different kinds of Robin Hood stories. I'm curious, like, what was your kind of first Robin Hood for each of you?
Probably that Disney one with the fox.
Mm-hmm.
Not this fox. And then I think I would have been too young to see the Kevin Costner one when it came out because I was probably 3 or 4. But I remember seeing it when I was quite young because I remember that old lady who was in Alan Rickman's ear really scaring me. Do you remember with the sort of weird face? But yeah. So those two probably were the ones that were in my mind when I was a kid. You know, they were the first ones I saw.
And for you?
I remember seeing the Kevin Costner one, I believe, but I just sort of know the tale.
Sure.
You know? So when we started to strap this on, like when people were saying, "Do you have tights on?" I'm like, "No, I don't." I never even thought about that because I wasn't really hip to that type of thing.
Yeah.
I said, "No, we about to rock and do our own thing. We got Taron. He about to turn this whole thing different and make it fly and fresh." And it was almost like, you know. It feels modern day, you know. We weren't trying to go back and do that, you know. And like I said, the original title was Hood, you know. So you feel that grit and that difference.
This is the story of a thief.
You wanted to steal. Now's your time.
He stole from the rich and gave to the poor.
Some more about how this Robin Hood is very different from a lot of the ones we've seen. It's kind of I guess you should tell me, what do you think?
Well, I think although it is set in a world that is historical and kind of period, medieval England, it's sort of not as well. It's out of time. So there are these elements of modernity. The way that we act, the way that we interact as characters, it all feels very modern and very fresh and very cool. And then the set pieces and the action is all intended to feel like something that's really, really, really modern and really for a 2018 kind of superhero going audience. Our Robin Hood is a superhero movie rather than something that feels historical.
Yeah, totally. It feels like an origin story as a jumping off point. And to that end, if a sequel were to happen, what is something you guys would like to see in that?
Well, I think I would like to have the whole style of the movie shift and become a piece of musical theatre, a musical.
Because you guys both do that, though.
Yeah,
like,
I think that's what the movie needs.
Yes.
Maybe a number, so a bit of dancing.
Sure.
And then actually, rather than just tights, maybe full leotards. The whole way through.
He was with you until that.
Jamie was sort of there until. Did you feel it? The leotard? He went
one piece, all the way.
All right, well I'll wear the leotard. But no, if we did another one, I think it would be great to get that opportunity. I don't think you should never predict that or count your chickens before they've hatched because lots of things with franchise potential don't get that second shot. But there's definitely more stories to tell, I think.
Can't you see you inspire the people?
This is our crusade!
There are too many of them.
What, for you and me? There's not enough.
£1,000 for the man who brings me on!
This is not gonna end well.